It's the Chiefs and the Jags under the lights on Monday night.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It was Brian Cook who made the tackle. 2nd and 5.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
They go play action now. Lawrence. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Straight ahead, ETN. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 21 carries, 108 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
7 yards there and a first down. ETN up the middle. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. It's Lawrence. Man open. Here is Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now Lawrence throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Jaguars at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves.
These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Here's a give to ETN. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Screenplay, here's ETN. And it's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Jones has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
That is caught, and he's going to get this inside the 30.
So a man shaken up on the play, and this is certainly noteworthy. It's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A give, running right, Etienne.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Lawrence's throw caught here by Jones.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And they'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars 1st down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to...
second half starts with a run by Etienne.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will, right at the 24-yard line. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll run with Etienne.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now Etienne. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
A give to Etienne running right.
Evades him at the 20. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Here's Etienne.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
On second down, Etienne once more.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down. Back to throw here. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguar. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hand.
Yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
ETN with it. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37.
146 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Handoff running left is ETN.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And they'll run here with ETN.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
They'll run. It's ETN.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Give, it's ETN off the option.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On 3rd down, here's ETN.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. A higher scoring game, Charles.
It's week 9 of the NFL.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
On first down, Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
The Niners at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
7 yards there and a first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 6. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Holding offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 3. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Oh, he shifts past him. I tell you what, credit is due. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work it ahead to about the 28, gain of 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, that 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Starting the 2nd half with a run by McCaffrey. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll roll him out right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw.
Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Running right through him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They go play action here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks him.
And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
He's back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to...
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Singletary to get the drive started. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. Here's 2nd down.
Singletary again. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
114 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Mitchell.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll get a look here at wideout A.J. Brown. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and touchdowns last week. It's the Eagles and the Jaguars, and it's all up next.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week.
Very, very strong. Well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
On second down, ETN once more.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Now a 2nd and 10. ETN up the middle.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. When they failed on that 3rd down play, that brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in near an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Draw play, ETN.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
DeAndre Swift and the Eagles back out there.
Those are his numbers throughout.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to the ground with ETN.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence to throw. Screenplay. Here's ETN.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A handoff for ETN.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They'll run with ETN.
And this time he is in. So the offense set to take the...
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get Offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Etienne once more, and he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Lawrence now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They run the option left with Lawrence. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll take over after that pretty clutch forced fumble as they begin inside their own 5-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone. And it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Lawrence's throw hauled in by Washington. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
I got him.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A give running right, ETN. Sidney Brown in on the tackle. Second and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Now Lawrence. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Back to throw now in his own end zone. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Down to a knee goes Hurts, and that is going to be that.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art.
but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
Well, this is one of those games where if you win it, it feels extra special. But to lose a close one like this, Charles, remember where they didn't score any points in the second half, that has to sting a bit more.
Absolutely, and I really think that they're going to spend so much time poring over this game film, trying to figure out where their calls went wrong, how they didn't execute on certain plays. They were so close. Yeah, this one's going to linger for a little while as they try and diagnose this loss.
So for Philadelphia, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.